So today I wanted to go through how I meal prep / meal plan for the month. A lot of you like my food prep videos and my meal prep videos, so I wanted to show you exactly how I go about planning those, because I want to be eating things that are varied, that are my favorite things so I don't get bored of them, but are also freezable. They hold the quality and the flavor better if you're able to freeze them or eat them within a few days of preparing them. So I'm going to show you exactly how I meal plan, and then we'll do some meal prep later. And we're also going to go to my local zero waste shop and get all the stuff that we are going to need for that. I just want to say a massive thank you to Pela for sponsoring today's video. I've been wearing their sunglasses, and of course, you know, I absolutely love the Pela case. I've talked about them a lot. I've actually also got their grip now. So the first thing I do when I think about meal planning is I look back over recipes that I have kept, that I've noted down somewhere, that I have used before, and just try and think about what's in season, what's local to me, and what am I feeling like eating at the moment now that the temperatures have dropped. So I'm just going to have a quick look on Rainbow Plant Life's website because I love her recipes. I have made her tofu tikka masala before, which is just unbelievable. And I also made it on Saturday for my mum's birthday, and everybody loved it, even my brother, who's not really a tofu fan. So she definitely makes wonderful recipes that are family favorites and even vegan, plant-based skeptic favorites too. So I'm gonna have a look and see which ones I wanna try, if there are any new ones, and then I'll probably look at pickup limes, and then I'll probably look at a few of my old recipes as well. So while we're having a little look through some recipes, I just want to take some time to talk to you about Pela case. I've been using them for quite a while now, as you've seen on both my Instagram and YouTube, and it's been really great to hear your feedback about how much you've been loving your cases as well. Pela case is a 1% for the planet, B Corp certified and climate neutral certified. They have a big, audacious goal to try and create a waste-free future. Now, you won't catch me promoting things like Black Friday unless it's something that you actually need, and buying sustainable options shouldn't be more expensive. So if you have been looking for a Pela case for a while, then now is the time that you can either get 40% off using my code or make use of the Cyber Week sale. I'll put the links in the description below. Remember, mindful consumption is the best consumption. Okay, so I found 3 recipes that look amazing. There's a vegan dal makhni, there's a vegan bolognese, and then there's also a kind of creamy mushroom stroganoff pasta, which is like one of my absolute favorite things. I think I'm going to look for one more recipe. I just love Nisha's recipes so much that it's so easy to find loads on there. I'm going to link her website and her YouTube channel down below because her recipes are just out of this world and you should go and support her. Okay, I'm just going to check a couple of others just to make sure there isn't something else that I want to make. I might end up with about 5 recipes, and then we will write all the ingredients down as for our shopping list, and then we will go and buy the stuff. So I decided on 5 recipes. There are 2 that go together, so I couldn't really not do them, but these are the ones that I decided on. So I've got a 10 ingredient lentil bolognese, I have a creamy vegan mushroom stroganoff, and I got 1 pot vegan chili mac. Those are all by Rainbow Plant Life. And then I got 2 from Pickup Limes. She has 2 Afghan meals, so one's called shola, and it's a savory sticky rice. And then we have a biryani banjan, an Afghan eggplant dish. So I'm really excited to try those. Now I just need to write the ingredients down for an ingredient list, and then I'm gonna go to the shop and get those. I'm going to write the list just on my phone so that it doesn't take up too much space, because also writing it out takes a really long time. You can obviously create a digital meal kind of thing. My boyfriend has done that, where he takes the links to the website and puts it on this kind of ebook type thing so that he can have all the recipes from all his favorite people there. And I think that that's such a great idea. So I'm going to do that now, and then we are going to go to the kitchen and I'll show you what I'm taking with me to the zero waste shop. So after I have written my list of ingredients, I always go through the cupboards and the fridge to make sure that to see what I already have so that I don't buy any more of that item, because the last thing you want is to have stuff cluttered up in your cupboard when you could be eating that food and not wasting it instead. And then of course I'm taking a whole range of things. I am taking a few glass bottles, but this does make it heavier. If I have to cycle, I will just take these light plastic ones or some bags or things like that, because to be honest, using whatever you have is always the most sustainable option. I think that storing dried goods in plastic tubs that you have from old takeaways and things like that is not only perfectly fine, but really sustainable. You're using what you already have. So here, this is how I tar this stuff. You put it on a scale, it records how heavy it is. You take this little tab and you put it on. I just do this once so that I never have to do it again. And I found a refillable milk here for barista style milk, which was pretty good, so I'm excited to try it. Okay, so here are all the things I got. I managed to get most of the things unpackaged, but of course there are things that I wasn't able to get. So we've got the mung beans for one of the recipes that I'm making, some walnuts, this is literally all they had left. I got some pink salt because I didn't have any normal salt. I got some vegetable stock, which was more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Pasta, pecans, I accidentally took too much and this was the most expensive thing I bought. Slight regret there. Hey friends, so I just got back from the shop. I'm so happy that it was very quiet in there because I could really take my time, because I did buy quite a few things. I managed to get most of the things unpackaged, which is really great, but of course these things do come at a cost, which is quite a shame because a lot of the things that are packaged can be cheaper, which it should really be the other way around. And that's why zero waste grocery hauls, depending on where you live, I think are still quite inaccessible to everyone. And hopefully, you know, in time these things will become much more normalized and drive the price down so that everybody can shop this way, because it will just, I don't know, hopefully it will reduce the amount of plastic and just excess packaging that is needed. Of course, this topic is definitely nuanced, and there's a time and a place for packaging to prolong the life of food in transportation, because I think there's nothing more tragic than all those resources going into creating a food, growing this food, and then for it to be transported and not have the right packaging, and therefore it goes bad and that food is wasted. So there's definitely nuance to this conversation, but I just wanted to point that out because I am in a privileged position where I can afford to buy things zero waste, and so I try to do my part because I can. But I wanted to just acknowledge that even if you can only buy one thing, or you can only afford to buy your herbs or just your pasta or whatever unpackaged if you have a shop near you, that is still really great. There's only so much the consumer can do with what we have available and accessible to us, so I just wanted to point that out. I was mostly able to get a lot of things unpackaged. There were a few things that I couldn't, like tempeh for example. Many people have suggested that I should try and make it myself, and I'm definitely going to do that at some point. There was one other thing, oh, and vegan cheese. This is something I don't mind buying packaged because I really don't buy it very often because I'm not the biggest fan, which I think a lot of you do know. I got some more seeds. Usually I can buy these unpackaged because I grow my own sprouts. This is something I like to do in the winter when you can't grow so many things. Usually I can get those unpackaged, but I couldn't this time, but it's okay, they're just in paper, so compromise there. And then the small bottles of wine that are going in some of the various recipes. So hopefully we'll be able to get refills of those, like little ones, more widely accessible and everywhere, because that would be really great. Even though of course glass is recyclable, I think it's quite a cheap resource in terms of when it's actually glass, so they usually just get smashed down rather than upcycled. I can't quite remember, but yeah, I just try to reduce as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna start making those recipes tomorrow, so watch out for the next video where I'm gonna be doing the whole meal prep. I hope that you enjoy watching that one. It's gonna be quite a feast, I think. It's gonna be quite exciting. Okay, it is 4:10 in the afternoon, and it is already this dark. If you watch any other British YouTubers, you're gonna hear this very often from all of us, that we can't believe how dark it is already. So I need to start filming earlier, I think, in the light. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this useful. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below. And maybe in the meal prep videos going forward, I'll do a kind of how I plan them and a sort of quick haul of what I've bought on zero waste grocery haul, and then making them as well. But maybe that'll make the video too long. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and consider subscribing so that you never miss another video. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.